Hello everyone, today's video prompt won the poll, and OMG we're just reached 5k, I love you all and I hope you like the video. Disclaimer. The characters' behavior are different from the canon Haikyuu characters, this story is pure fiction that I came up with my sleep-deprived mind. As always I give all the credits to the owner of the video, songs, and photos used. Now on to the video. Oi! I forgot this group chat even existed. Hey besties. Let's do a challenge. That's the first time I saw you say the word bestie in the chat. That does not matter. Why though? I want attention and so do you guys. Please, I bet this is another dumb challenge anyway. Come on, it's going to be fun. Let's hear it then. So Ennoshita ignores me when I cling on to him too much. And why are we involved in that premise? Well, I know your boyfriends are the same.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
But Omi have been more attentive to me recently. Yeah, but imagine how clingy he might be. Well, I'm interested. Of course you are, it's not even Yaku's fault anymore since you like to piss him off. It's not my fault he looks cute when angry. Poor Yaku. Poor Yaku. Hey. You guys should be on my side. Like I said, it's your fault. Pay attention to my challenge, you hoes. Okay, sheesh. Well, how about we tone down our affection to them and see how they react? Can you expand that thought? How about we wait for them to give us kisses, hugs, attention, etc. to see how they react? Well, that's not too bad. Yeah. I guess. Why do you all agree when it's Oikawa who proposes something? Shush. I give up. So do you guys agree? I mean, there's no harm in it, if we do it in moderation but not to the point that we make them sad. You're right. So, are you guys in? Sure. Meh, okay. Okie. Potassium.
What?
K. I know I'm a genius. Okay, let's start tomorrow since we don't have classes. Should we use cameras? Please no, I don't want to see anything inappropriate.
Oh, to see without my eyes. The first time that you give.
I think I'm going to regret this. Too late. The next day. Saturday. Lev and Yaku. Lev had been trying hard not to text Yaku since he woke up. He always asks Yaku every weekend if he can come over to his house to spend time with him, and usually he'd stay over until Sunday. Of course the other wouldn't agree at first until Lev sends him a bunch of texts. Today though, Lev hadn't even opened the messaging app to see how the other would react. I can do this. Right. I hope he'll miss me, Lev says to no one in particular while feeling excited over this challenge. I guess I have to wait. Yaku's POV. Yaku had been angrily looking at his phone since he woke up. He feels like something is up with his boyfriend, but he doesn't want to come off as clingy and he's used to Lev coming over during weekend. He carried on and waited for the other to call him, but after a few hours his phone is still silent, so he decided to lower his pride because he also feels a little worried that something had happened, so he decided to chat Lev. Chat between Mori and Lev. Hey. Lev went online. Yaku-san. Are you coming over? Do you want me to? Well, I didn't say that. Okay then, I'm not coming over. What? Why? Are you busy? No, I'm not. Well, why aren't you coming over? Do you want me to? Yaku-san. Whatever. All right then. Okay. Lev's thoughts. Lev chuckles, his Yaku-san is cute and Lev is trying his hardest not to cave in because he's also curious what would happen. He tried to raid their kitchen for food because he had stayed on his bed the whole day. He's also missing Yaku, so maybe food can distract him from bolting out the door to cuddle his cute boyfriend. As the day comes to an end, they hadn't made a progress. Lev stayed at his house instead of sleeping over at Yaku's. Maybe he doesn't really mind being distant from me. I just hope he doesn't get sad. Tisk, I want cuddles. Under the same sky both of them is wondering what the other is thinking. Lot of thoughts go through their minds as they lay alone in their respective beds. Sunday, 8:09 a.m. Yaku's POV. Yaku had been angrily looking at his phone since he had woken up. He feels like something is up with his boyfriend, but he doesn't want to come off as clingy, and he's used to Lev coming over during weekend, but he didn't even get to have his weekly dose of cuddles and clinginess. He's getting irritated and a little disappointed with the lack of messages, so he texted Lev as soon as he feels awake. Hey. Are you alright? Did something happen? You didn't come over. Were you worried? What if I was? Oh Yaku-san. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. Then why aren't you here with me? Like I said, do you want me to? Do I really have to answer that? You know what? I give up. Mori went offline. Give up on what? Hey Yaku-san. Yaku-san. Lev is confused and concerned at the same time. Maybe he had pissed the other off too much. He tried to call Yaku but no answer. He's still waiting for Yaku to pick up his call when he hears a knock on the door. Maybe it's Elisa. Lev got to the door and opens it only to see Yaku glaring at him. Yaku walks past him and marches to Lev's room while Lev just follows him feeling confused. Yaku stands before him with crossed arms. Mori. I mean. Yaku-san. Shut up. Okay. Yaku glared at him for a little bit before Lev feels arms wrapping around his waist. Lev looks down and sees the other looking up at him. Why didn't you show up? Well. Tell me now, you idiot. I asked you if you wanted me to come, didn't I? You didn't say yes. You're stupid, you already know my answer. I do. Yaku buries his face on Lev's chest and mumbles something. Can't hear you Yaku-san. I said my answer's always yes. Yaku avoided Lev's gaze while subtly blushing. Lev chuckles and puts his hands on both Yaku's cheeks so the other looks up at him. Okay, I'll remember that. They leaned in and kissed. Later that day while cuddling on Lev's bed. Mori. Don't be mad at me, okay? What did you do now? Hey, I wasn't the one who started it. Well, it was a challenge. The what was a challenge? The whole not coming over and not sending you messages thing. Yaku pinches Lev's side while Lev shrieks and whine. You idiot, I was worried for nothing. Ouch ouch, I'm sorry. You should be. Tanaka and Ennoshita. Friday. Tanaka grins because the others agreed at the challenge he did. He's still at the gym and just finished putting the balls back to its place. I'm going to latch on Enno, then I'll start the challenge tomorrow. He scans the room and sees Ennoshita sitting at a bench. He walks over and plops himself beside him. The other is busy on his phone, so Tanaka decides to pinch his cheek. The other swats his hand and glare at him. Ryu, stop that. Oh come on Enno. He pay attention to me. Enno rolls his eyes at his boyfriend's neediness. He shows Tanaka his phone screen. I'm chatting with my group mates Ryu, just sit here with me or talk to Noya. But you're always busy. And you're annoying. I'm still coming over tomorrow to hang out and study, remember? Okay, if you say so. Ennoshita goes back to his phone while Tanaka sits beside him and resting before they practice again. He didn't want to piss off his boyfriend and he's also tired, so might as well rest. The next day. Tanaka hadn't texted Ennoshita like always does. He also haven't opened his messaging app. Instead he focuses on reading manga in his room and lying on his bed all day since Ennoshita was coming over in the afternoon anyway. Tanaka hears the doorbell rings. He rushed down because he'd rather open the door himself instead of Seiko, who knows how long she's going to tease him and Ennoshita again. He opens the door and see Ennoshita giving him a small smile. In a normal situation, Tanaka would have already hugged him or kiss his cheek, but Tanaka remembers that he have to take one for the team and carry on with the challenge. Let's go. Okay. Tanaka's room. They had been reading and studying for a while now. Tanaka had been listening to what Ennoshita is teaching him, and instead of pulling Ennoshita to his lap, he just sat beside him in the study table, trying hard to look serious without touching the other. He also haven't kissed the other like he does, and whenever he looks at Ennoshita, the other looks lost and confused, which made Tanaka want to pinch his cheek over and over again. Try to make a sentence using the English word best friend. Tanaka thinks while Ennoshita looks like he's deep in thought.
Thank you so much, best friend!
You're doing good. Sheesh, at this point I think I'm going to ace the exam. You better, I'll treat you to something if you have high scores. I'll do my best, just wait and see. Tanaka grins at Ennoshita, but the other is looking at him suspiciously. Why are you acting distant? I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I literally don't, hee. Anyways, I'm hungry, I'll get us something to eat. Tanaka speed walks to avoid the conversation and took his time preparing snacks before facing Ennoshita again. When he goes back to the room, Ennoshita is laying on his bed with a frown in his face. Tanaka puts the tray in the table and sit on the chair instead. Why are you over there? We're still studying, right? Come here. But. No buts, come here. Okay. Tanaka sits on the side of the bed, but Ennoshita captures his wrist and pulls Tanaka to his chest, hugging him. Tanaka feels his cheeks flaring from the surprise attack. I don't know what you're playing at. Did I do something wrong? What? No. Tanaka feels Ennoshita's breath on his neck, then all of a sudden Ennoshita bites him. Ouch, what's that for? You're lying, I don't like that. Tell me, Ryu. Well, you always say I'm annoying and you're always busy. I'm sorry, Ryu, I didn't mean to make you feel that. I promise I'll do better. I'm not mad, I just... Tanaka mumbles something. Ennoshita made him turn so that they're face to face and still hugging. What did you say? Iwash doing gashalenjai misery. What? I was doing a challenge, I have to wait for you to show affection, that's why I didn't do something. Tisk tisk. Ennoshita just shakes his head and kisses him on the lips. They parted and Ennoshita rolls his eyes. You're lucky that I'm used to your schemes and pranks. Hee love you. Love you too, idiot. That's it for now, guys. I'll upload the other ship on the other parts. I apologize for the inconsistency. I do like making videos, but school and issues comes up. Thank you everyone for being patient. I love y'all. I hope everyone would have a great day. Remember to take care of yourself and stand day 6 for a successful life.